there guys, and welcome back to the Forza Horizon 4 video on my channel. So today we are going to be looking at the Forzathon weekly challenge for the summer season of Series 31, which starts tomorrow at 2:30 PM GMT, so Britain time basically, where I am. So basically this is called Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry. You may have heard this before because I believe that this has been a Forzathon in the past, sometime within 2020, because I got the game just over a year ago, and obviously it has to be between then. So I don't know how many times we've had this Forzathon, but I know they do repeat Forzathon every once in a long while, because it has been a while since we've had to use a truck for Forzathon. I know we've had to use trucks for championships and etc, but it's been a while since we've had to use trucks for Forzathon. So basically all you have to do is get in any truck. I'll tell you my preferred car, truck, but there are only 3 trucks actually in the game that are classed as trucks. Some of them are like Baja trucks and off-road vehicles, but they class them as like extreme off-road. And pickup trucks is that in that. I know in America they call them pickup trucks. Over here in Britain we just call them pickups or vans or whatever, but in America they call them pickup trucks. But still, there's only 3 trucks. They are the Mercedes Unimog, the very heavy one. You've got the Mercedes tank pool, which is the worst car possible for steering and for speed. And then you've got the Volvo Iron Knight, which is the thumbnail for the Forzathon there. It doesn't come standard with the massive wing, but it does help it turn, as again, similar to the tank pool Mercedes, it doesn't turn. And also there is very little customization. If you do an all-wheel drive swap, it makes it considerably slower. But anyway, on with the video. So basically I'll tell you my preferred car and I'll tell you how to do the challenges. Again, it's a relatively easy challenge to kick off Series 31. Again, this does start tomorrow, so if you for some reason have time travelled, I don't really know why people do that, but if you have time travelled to get the new car, for example, then you will have got access to this already. But it is available tomorrow, just to state that, from 2:30 in the afternoon in Britain, and I don't really know any other time zones, so you might just have to do a bit of googling for that. But basically I'll go through it, and also just before we start I want to go through update 31. So Forza's update 31, or Forza monthly live stream, was last night. Sorry, not last night. Was it last night? No, sorry, it wasn't last night. It was on Monday. I do apologise for that. I've lost track of days at the moment. With the lockdown in England, I'm starting to lose the plot. Because it's been over a year now. Well, not actually, but kind of. And it is getting on my nerves a bit. But obviously we have to do what you have to do to get rid of this stupid virus thing. But basically, I am losing the plot, and on Monday Forza did their live stream at 7 o'clock at night in Britain, and basically they did their live stream. So the Forza monthly, they go through the updates for Forza 4, and then they do other stuff like whatever it is with Ali Tak Esports or whatever that is. I never really watched that. And then they do a couple of interviews and that, but the main bit that we're going to focus on is obviously update 31 for Horizon 4. So that's always at the start of a Forza monthly, or if they do it separate, if they can't fit it on the Forza monthly and they do a separate video for that, then obviously it's that. But basically they normally have a guy called Mike Brown and another guy called Dave Orton on explaining and showing the festival playlist, are the new cars, and if there are any new features. Disclaimer, there aren't any this month. They will also do that, but occasionally if one of them isn't there, they might have somebody else, or it might just be one of them. But this month it was Dave Orton and Mike Brown, and they went through the festival playlist. So obviously I can't show you the festival playlist. I could like record footage of that live stream and put it on like some YouTubers do, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'll just tell you. So there's quite a few new cars across the 4 seasons. We have quite a few new cars returning in the championships, and for percentage of that, one that I definitely know is the McLaren 600 LT, and then there'll be loads of others throughout the series. Also another one, the Porsche 911 Singer, that is another one, and loads of other stuff like that. And then the 3 new cars are the highly anticipated Chevrolet Corvette C8. You might already know about that because obviously it's a very popular car, so there'll be lots of things online about that. Then you also have the Chevrolet Camaro IROC Z, is it? IROC Z or IROC Z, if you pronounce it like that. I think it's that. That's basically a retro muscle car from... did I call it a Corvette? I think it's a Camaro. I can't remember what I called it, but it's a Camaro. I'm pretty sure it is. I obviously wasn't paying much attention at 7 o'clock at night, was I? And then the other one is the weird and wonderful, similar to the Smiley car in size and shape. It is the Honda S800, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's that. Which was then followed on by the S2000, and that's basically a motorbike engined Honda, obviously from Japan, that is probably quite slow, so we'll have to see if we can put maybe a rally engine in it, turbo rally, like you can with the Smiley car, or a V8 in that car. We'll be skidding around like mad, perfect drift car. And then that's basically update 31. No new features, only 3 cars, basically nothing else. I'm not really a fan of muscle cars and Chevrolet, in my opinion. Now, I may get a few people in the comments say, why the heck do you not like Chevrolet? Why would you not like the Corvette C8? Obviously, I like it because I'm a fan of cars, but it's not a car that I would go to for everything. But we'll just have to see. I might change my mind when we get access to it next week. And for anybody wanting to know, it is available in the summer season by completing the championship, which I can't remember the name of, but it's a seasonal championship, so 3 races on at least highly skilled. But I'll go through that tomorrow. It is actually tomorrow, I say next week, but it's tomorrow where the season changes, and I'll go through everything, and then the stunts of the championships and stuff, and then we'll do the Forzathon tonight. So now I've been rambling along for absolutely forever about updates and all that cabal. Let's get on with the Forzathon. So you need to get in a truck, you need to do 10 trading paint skills, so that's basically where you go beside an AI car and you just scrape them. You don't ram into them, you just kind of clip them, so basically trading your paint. Then you need to do 10 wreckage skills, so that's basically just smashing anything that's smashable. So small trees, bits of whatever, not hay bales because they always wreck your skill chain. It's very annoying when you've got a massive skill chain. Fences on the beach, the things on the beach, whatever they are, barrier, weird wooden things. Walls, like cobble walls, that can be smashed, not the Edinburgh wall obviously, but you know what I mean. And then win a road series event at the Goliath. You're thinking, oh my god, why have I got to drive a terrible truck around Goliath? Well, I'll sort that out for you because I do have a blueprint that I will show you for that. So my preferred car, now I did forget to put streamer mode on, so I'll put it on now. That's video, Shylo. We need to go in audio. Every time you reboot the game, it turns it off, and then you have to turn it back on. Everything else stays the same. It's always streamer mode that turns back off. So when you come back on, you start playing copyright music and everything. It's really annoying. And sometimes it doesn't even work. It works for the first half of the bit of the race, and then when you come in to start the race, it starts playing copyright music. So I don't really get the point of it, to be honest. But anyway, so for the trading paint skills, I'm down here because the Goliath is there, so I can literally just drive there. But basically, if you're struggling, just go to the motorway and clip any car. It doesn't have to be from a specific direction, just clip cars wherever you are until that thing pops up. Don't hit them too hard, just kind of gently, just like dook. Like you're clanging a plate in a dishwasher, for example. That's a bit of a strange example, way off course from the subject, but that is my example for you, just so you get to understand it. If you don't know what a dishwasher is, then search it up on Google, because I'm not going to answer that. Then the 10 wreckage skills, I'll show you now. So I am in the 2014 Mercedes-Benz Unimog, whatever them numbers stand for, no idea, to be totally honest with you. I'll put the share code for this tune in the description. If you want any other tunes, just ask and I'll tell you. You don't really need a tune. That's why I'm only in B class. I haven't tuned it tonight. This is from like a seasonal championship or something like that. What am I doing? Basically, it's just B class. I thought you don't really need to be going that fast, because the Goliath circuit is just really easy. You don't want to be spinning out of control, but I do have an S1 tune for anybody that's wondering. So that's like basically maxed out with all the weird things on the back and the extra exhausts and that, not that you need them. And then this one is just got the standard. Well, it's not standard, but it's almost fully upgraded, just not as much horsepower, and it's in B class, and it actually turns, unlike the other 2 trucks available. So I would suggest this truck. I mean, it doesn't particularly need to turn, but that's the truck that I would suggest. And I'll put the share code for the B class and the S1 class tune for this in there. But if you want any other tunes or suggestions, then just feel free to leave a comment and I will reply. YouTube normally gives me a notification, so I'm always looking out for notifications. Occasionally I have a look on my phone to see if anybody's commented if I'm not active on my PC, but normally I will reply. If I'm in bed, obviously I won't reply, but normally in the morning when I get up, so like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in Britain, I'll have a look to see if anybody's done anything through the night. Occasionally that is the case, obviously different time zones and that, and then I do check as much as I can. I mean, I don't really get that many comments, so I'm not like big on it, but I will always reply, unless you just like put a random link in or you just said something horrible, but I doubt anything like that would happen. I mean, you're nice people, aren't you? But I'll put the share codes for these tunes in the description. So this is the car. I'm still playing on my controller for some reason, even though I'm holding the steering wheel. So basically, this is the B class car with my nice paint job on it that I got a few downloads for. When I say a few, I mean like 20, 30. So you do have to change gear quite often. So if you're in manual with clutch, that might be kind of a problem. But the car does have 10 gears, I believe. I'm on my wheel again this week. I'm not going to say why I keep changing between wheel and controller, because there's no point me wobbling on about that again. Well, not again, but I do too much nattering sometimes. So the car is relatively fast. I mean, you don't really need to be that fast. So wreckage skills, let's do this. As you can see at the top in the middle where my skill chain is, you can see that I got wreckage. Wreckage, landscaping, awesome wreckage, great wreckage, crashing into big trees isn't acceptable, any kind of wreckage. If you get wreckage, then great wreckage, then ultimate wreckage. They all count, just get 10 of them until it pops up. Trading paint, if I do it on this truck here, just like a little clip. I missed him because he was going too fast and I can't turn properly. But basically, if we encounter another AI before Goliath, then I'll show you. Here's one down here, so we'll get the one going our way, so the little mini. Get him, so literally just a little nudge, and there you go, trading paint. So you just get 10 of them, then 10 wreckage, basically. That'll be a wreckage. This is a wreckage. That's a wreckage, so there you go, an ultimate wreckage. Another trading paint. There you go. I kind of barged that mini off the road. Too small for me, little mini. Sorry, Mr. Bean. And then, for the Goliath, you don't have to do the full circuit that takes you hours if you're in a truck. Exaggeration, by the way. You can do that if you really want to, but I wouldn't suggest it. So I have a blueprint that I created a few months ago or weeks ago, can't actually remember. How do I get the share code on the wheel? I have no idea, so I'm going to do it on the controller. So the share code is not available apparently. Okay then, be like that then, Forza. The one time I'm actually able to get the share code, you do not let me get the share code. Wow. But I'll just quickly show you it. It's really short. All you have to do, drive straight, but kind of keep to the left, because the AI do like a weird kind of combination, but they go right onto the grass. So if you, even though you're in a truck, if you go through the middle of them, they might barge you off and make you spin out. So just try and stay to the left. I'll show you that now. We'll see if copyright, well, stream mode actually works. No, it doesn't. It does the first bit, and then when you get into this bit, it decides to play copyright music, which is very annoying. So I'm gonna have to try and cut that bit out, or I might just leave it. So I do apologise that this video is quite long, but obviously I've given you a lot of info. So there you go. The driver tires go right, and then you just simply do this. It's literally 10 seconds. Or faster if you're in a higher class car. So that is basically it, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you to Forza for playing copyright music when I got stream mode on and not giving me the share code. But I will put the share code in the description. I was hoping to just do that, but I'll put the share code for the Goliath and both of my tunes for the Unimogs in the description, so do check that out. And also check the description for any more info and stuff like that. And thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll try and do a live stream at some point between now and next Thursday. I'll try my best. But on the test live stream, it went okay the first time. And then when we tried a different method, a better method, it kept losing connection on the connection between the Xbox and the Xbox app on my PC. Where I was broadcasting it through, but we'll try and sort that out and get a live stream on very soon. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget the Forzathon comes up available tomorrow in the afternoon in Britain, or wherever you are. Just make sure you get it right, and then you can do the Forzathon. And then tomorrow I'll be doing a video on everything else, including the stunts and what cars to take for the championships. For example, the one to get the new Corvette C8, and then some point in the next coming days I'll do a video on the Corvette C8, and then we'll see what happens. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications on, feel free to leave a comment with whatever it'll be. I'll try to reply to it, and I'll always give it a heart. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.